Senator John McCain's calling for the U.S. to stop giving military aid to Egypt, saying the military is not abiding by the people's vote that actually put President Morsi into office. The Obama administration is watching this ongoing situation very closely, but proceeding cautiously. California Democrat Congressman Adam Schiff joins us now, along with Florida Republican Congressman Trey Radel. They are with us live. Gentlemen, welcome to you both.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
All right, Congressman Schiff, I'll start with you. What do you think of John McCain's decision? He said it was a long, hard, thought-out one, but says for now we need to stop aid to Egypt.
Well, I think he's right. I think this was a popular coup, but nonetheless a military coup, and I think legally we're required to suspend our aid. It is our only form of real leverage in Egypt, though, so I think the Congress administration need to work together to provide some vehicle to allow a resumption of that aid when they restore a democratically elected government. I think the administration is right not to pick sides here, but we ought to be pushing for the release of journalists, for the release of opposition figures, and a swift return to a democratic process. But obviously very difficult, tense situation. I think we can be a restraining influence on the violence there. But I think the administration is right. We don't want to pick sides, but we do have to follow the law, and that means, at least for the meanwhile, a suspension of our aid.
Congressman Radel, where do you come down on this? Because there's another school of thought that if we stop the aid to the military, we lose one of the only connections the U.S. has to trying to be able to push them towards stability and to getting those elections scheduled and ready to go.
I think that we can maintain a strong relationship with the military. I agree with Representative Schiff. I agree with Senator McCain here that we should suspend the aid until the people of Egypt do a few things, including their leadership stepping up and saying that they're going to restore their constitution. They're going to have free people, a free press, and ultimately free economics to work with us. We want opportunity and prosperity for Egypt as much as anyone. And this is where I also agree with Representative Schiff, who a few years ago, before I came into Congress, sponsored some legislation when Mubarak was being removed to reach out and through legislative means say that we want to share our economy with you. We want to be able to make sure that we have a free, prosperous Egypt, and we're willing to work with you legislatively. But we need to understand a few things. Number one, Egyptians know what's best for Egypt. And number two, we cannot be the police of the world, but we can work with you where it's appropriate.
And Congressman Schiff, how worried are you by the signs that some are holding in the streets there, feeling that the U.S. is taking sides, they don't trust the U.S., they think the U.S. is behind this ouster of Morsi, and that they're pointing fingers of blame to us?
Well, it's very popular to be anti-U.S. no matter where you are on the political spectrum in Egypt. That's an unfortunate reality that's been true for really decades. But I think the administration has to remain neutral in terms of not trying to pick the winners and losers here. Because, I think all these parties are going to be around for some time. The future government is going to have to be inclusive, which means that the Muslim Brotherhood, much as we might not like it, is going to have some role in Egypt. So I think we have to be very careful. It is going to subject us to criticism no matter what we do. After all, this is the conspiracy capital of the world in the Middle East and in Egypt. So we're going to have to confront that, but at the same time we want to make crystal clear our support for democracy, our support for a free press, our support for restoration of a popularly elected government and a constitution that's inclusive. And that's where I think we can play an important role.
Congressman Radel, I want to shift you to our other top story today, which of course is the deadly crash in San Francisco. You sit on the Transportation Committee. There will be an extensive investigation underway. What lessons do you think we might be able to learn in this tragedy that cost 2 lives and has left many other people in critical condition?
First and foremost, my thoughts and prayers are with the families, the loved ones who have lost those victims, and the families of those critically injured, those being treated right now. I am on transportation infrastructure. My subcommittee is aviation. I look forward to hearing the report. We need an extensive investigation to this. All signs right now, at least what the experts on your program have said, that there might be pilot error here. We do know that Boeing is a great company that makes a very safe product. This is very, very rare. We need to allow the investigation to play out before we jump to any conclusions.
And Congressman Schiff, this is your home state. Any closing words from you?
Well, I think Trey's right. It's a miracle more people weren't killed, and we're going to have to let the investigation take its course. But the good news is, with the pilots alive, with the flight recorders in hand, with all of the evidence on the runway, there's going to be no shortage of facts here, and we will get to the bottom of what took place.
All right, Congressman Schiff, Congressman Radel, we thank you both very much for your time.
Thank you.